Hello, everybody. Welcome to week number 4 of Big Brother. And we had another vote out. This week was something, and we will discuss all the ins, outs of all of that mumbo jumbo that was week 4. But first, I am joined by my good friends Jamie and David, two of the best alliance members a girl could ever ask for. How are you?
I'm pretty good. I hope that if we're that good of alliance members that you don't feel the need to put us on the block.
I will never
Because
put you on the block.
apparently that's how we play Big Brother now. Oh, you're my alliance? Get out of here. I don't want to see you.
Maybe I don't need you.
Alas,
anything.
poor Jimmy, we knew him well.
Oh,
Yeah. I mean,
guys.
this is not how the front of the week looked like, right?
No. And I was excited about Mickey being HOH for about 5 minutes.
Well,
Yeah,
let's
we were like,
let's
oh,
start
she's
out with Riley winning.
okay.
Has
Yes, let's
anybody
go.
ever become so drunk with power in like a minute and a half?
It was pretty
Here's what I
it was
think.
instant.
Here's what I think. I think Riley is a person that has yet to reach his full emotional maturity. So, in that regards,
Are you saying he's a
yeah.
douche?
Yeah.
You know what?
That's one
Time
way.
can
That's one.
change anyone.
Yeah.
We live, we learn. Hopefully, we learn and evolve. But I think he got drunk on power because he was so pleased with himself.
But it happened so quickly. I mean, he was only HOH for like
20
3 minutes, and he
minutes.
managed to piss off half the house.
Well, but you know what? To be fair, were they pissed off, or were they already pissed off? Did he piss them off at that moment, or had they already kind of had a little
Well, and his
about it?
confessionals were awful. He was like,
Uh.
"Why, I'm HOH. It'll be my way this week." And then it was like, I've
I
never
gotta
been.
I
I actually love this twist. I thought this twist was a good one.
okay. All right. I have to say,
I don't think we should give out 5 twists at once, but
no.
this was a good
This
one.
was this is a cool power to have if
Mhm.
if a power like this is in your hands and you keep it secret. One, she didn't. Everybody in that, regardless of the edit that you're getting, because this week's edit was probably one of the biggest liar pants on
So
fire we've had.
everybody but Riley knew.
Everybody knew. That's what makes Riley's decision to say it was Ashley even more dumbfounding. Because Mickey having this power wasn't brand new news. Like at least half of people knew about it.
Really?
And
Yeah, that's dumb.
that's what I mean. Like, okay, dumb move number 1 of the week out of many. We knew she had the power. It was talked about. People told you, you didn't listen because Ashley smiled. And by God, Ashley smiling must mean she's up to something.
She
Wow.
did seem pretty sus in the interview, I gotta say.
Now, my real question is,
I mean, she's my winner pick, but
if you knew, okay, if you knew your alliance member had this power and you knew that they had to guess the wrong person, then it would make sense to really make yourself look suspicious.
Mhm.
And I was like, maybe we'll get a diary room confession from her where she says like this exact thing, like I need to make myself look suspicious so he doesn't guess my girl Mickey has this power. And
I
no,
think that ship sailed. I think we won't get
no,
that now.
she just we never got the I don't know if
But
that
don't
was
you think
like
it
a
was a
thing
don't you
or
think it was a
just
group effort? Like they all went in and said, I think you know what? I think it's Ashley. And then Ashley goes in and acts suspicious. Wasn't that a collaboration on their part?
well, was
you
Keanu in on it, or was Keanu just dumb?
I mean, both could
they're
be true.
all they're all a little bit behind. Just a little bit behind. I'm not gonna go. You know what?
Oh,
I'm not gonna make any accusations or assume to know someone's general IQ, but they are a little bit behind every one of them on how to play Big Brother.
well, not everyone can be as cool as we are. So,
It's
um, but yeah, I mean, I
Well,
think that if you have that power, yes, the first thing is you never tell anyone because it's really the only way to play that. It's the only way the power can work, right?
yeah.
Sharing it is only nullifying that power in
no, you're
most
better
senses.
off to have if like you have a good person who would say they had the power and let it be known
Yes.
like 2 weeks in advance, and that way when
Mm,
you get interviewed, they pick the other person,
there
and
you go.
yeah, that would be intelligent.
But the way that Riley acted with Mickey playing her power after he incorrectly chose Ashley was ridiculous. To act like she
A
had
little bit.
betrayed him. And I asked you and you lied to my face. Yes, Riley, that is literally how this power works. I cannot let other people know. So, yeah, I could not tell you when you asked me to my face, duh, that was the power. Um,
And it's some nerve, right? When somebody is like
ugh,
literally like, I'm gonna put Mickey up on the block. That's the first thing I'm gonna do. And then she's like, hey, sorry, I'm taking this power. Like, you lied to me. You
you
lied
lied
to
to my
me.
face. It's always like that. To my face. Yes, I did.
I
We're
couldn't
playing
lie
a
to you
game.
over the phone, Riley. Damn
Listen,
it.
you
I couldn't
never
phone it
see
in.
you never see poker players get upset with each other after they've bluffed each other.
No, you lied to me. Well, of course I did. That's the
That's the
game.
game, people. You know,
Yeah.
you have to be able to kind of read people,
You,
kind of like know them enough to kind of figure out if they're lying to you,
yes.
hope that they're not. But that's the game, Riley. Hello.
Yeah, Riley, the thing is, you have to be mad at yourself. You cannot be mad at Mickey for playing a power she won, and you need to be mad at yourself for not seeing through it and interviewing her and going, "You're the one."
I think she played it good though. She didn't immediately get defensive with him or anything.
Yeah, she did.
She kind of calmly explained it to him like he was a 5-year-old several times. Like just
Well, because she's probably had a lot of practice with bridezillas, in her career as a wedding coordinator, right? Is that what it is?
yeah, or event
So,
coordinator of some sort. Yeah.
so I am assuming,
That's a good point. You know how
if
to handle
if
people a little
yeah,
bit.
if somebody's having a meltdown in the middle of, listen, as somebody who is a vendor by my career, and I'm working at these events all the time, I can tell you not all
It can be
event
high stress.
coordinators, like,
Yeah.
event coordinators are not all created the same.
Mm-mm.
And if you have one that can like keep your cool and like direct
And
traffic,
keep all the balls in there.
like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
catering didn't show up, but you can solve the problem right then and there. I think that she has some of those skills, and I think Riley was definitely being
Out of his
handled
league.
like a bridezilla or like somebody who was trying to like run an event and having a
Maybe
meltdown.
I don't want to say bridezilla. I think he was acting more like it was his Sweet 16. Remember those ones
You know,
on
yeah.
MTV?
Yeah.
Give me a break. So yeah, so that was a really interesting twist of events. New power used for the first time, used I thought effectively.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
absolutely.
So
yeah, I mean, somebody went home who she wanted to go home, although I questioned that
why
decision, but
yeah,
we'll get to that.
Yeah,
that was
we're
masterfully done.
gonna
We're
get
gonna-
to that.
Yeah.
We're gonna get to that right now.
In the
Put that
meantime,
on your
well, we
Pinterest
can't
board.
continue to
Right out.
talk about why what Riley sucks because I have thoughts.
Well, okay, that train could drive for a while, but the main point of all of this is that the person who's he said Ashley's, I mean, he said Mickey's name was going to go up there, Mickey Ashley, debating. So she taking that power and then putting him on the block was 100%, 101, 100 times 10% the right move.
Yes.
What
But
she should have done.
they should have sent him home. But I mean, if
And
he
then
hadn't-
she should have put Catherine on that block next to him instead of her own alliance member, who, if she was put on the block, would
Wouldn't have
take
put-
her off, who
Yeah.
would protect her.
wouldn't
And
have put her up.
instead, she ignored a couple. You don't let couples in this game. You don't pretend like you can get them later
Okay.
because they're a bigger target. That's not how couples work. That's how that's how the beefy bros work. The comp beasts, not couples.
What did you guys think of Riley's big like super like I'm gonna protect my lady
No,
attitude about it. I'm gonna keep her off the block and her promises and
no,
Oh,
no,
okay.
God,
that-
no.
First of all, this is the most cringe relationship, perhaps. And I'm going to go out
hey,
on a limb
she
here.
admitted it. He's
I'm going to go out
wearing
on
her
a limb and say
down.
this is the most cringe relationship in reality TV history. Fight me on it. I mean,
I just,
Okay,
I
she
just
said
can't.
on Sunday
I
night, I
can't,
believe.
David. I can't fight you on it.
She said he's wearing me down in her diary session. Now I know we see
Girl,
what she says to other people inside the house and the fight and the live feeds. Do you think that do you think she really does? He really is wearing her down? Or do you think production's in there going, so
I
what do
mean,
you
it's
think
just,
about Riley? So what do you think about Riley? The whole world's wanting to know. America's watching.
it's just,
What about
it's
Riley?
so
Riley's got a crush
creepy.
on you.
He said to Riley, I kind of like you. And she says, well, I'm not sure. And then his response is, well, why do you hate me? It's like so hostile and aggressive.
I mean,
And
listen,
Immediately, yeah.
I mean,
listen.
it's like I keep waiting for him to straighten the towels in the bathroom.
No, for real. Because guys, outside of the house, he has a reputation. Apparently, that he has some
Wait, does he have a
history.
history?
He has some
Uh,
history.
Oh,
I won't go
okay.
into what it is or might not be in this. You can look that up for yourself because it's readily available.
Is it
But it does
troubling?
tend to.
Is it something that should have kept him off the show if CBS would have
I
seen
mean,
it and evaluated
maybe not kept him off the show,
Okay.
but it would have. It's one of those things that I think that it should keep Catherine off his lap. I'll just say that it's just enough of maybe you should have some space.
So do you think Catherine
Speaking of
would
the
think it was
bulge.
gross?
Yes, exactly, David. I don't know what to think about Catherine. I partially think that she sees this opportunity where she has in Riley a number one. I mean, without a doubt, because her and Lauren aren't as close as the show kind of wanted us to
Right. They
to
wanted
feel
them
at the
to be
beginning.
besties.
Yeah,
The
and
two
that's
cute
not
girls.
yeah, it's not really a thing. Lauren's way more attached to Vince and Zach than she is to Catherine. So on one hand, I see that she looks at the Riley as an opportunity to have a
Well, and if
loyal
she
number
thinks
one.
she has him wrapped around her finger, that's a number you can use, right?
Yes.
So why
I-
not?
I'm not saying that I condone the hours of gross footage on the live feeds. I don't need to see him on the couch cuddling. It's not
Oh my
nearly as
God.
enduring as
Okay.
like
Oh, and then
America
the
and
blanket
Corey,
moved, but the blanket moved, and that was not good.
No.
Okay, but then
It's a
that's
little
why it makes
ugh,
Ava going out and swinging in
Okay.
the hammock the
amazing.
best moment
But-
of the week.
That's pretty
But
good.
here's the thing:
She
when the
was in
blanket
that like a
moved,
freaking 5-year-old on the playground, y'all.
Just swinging away.
when the blanket moved, did Catherine have anything to do with that, or was that just him being?
It was just the
creepier?
wind.
No, she just moved the blanket. She had her legs over him.
I understand, but he was he was
Yeah.
in the mood. I
Yeah.
guess would be
Yeah.
the way to say it. And
Yeah.
so if she had nothing to do with that, that
She
even makes
didn't.
it
No, I don't think
creepier.
that she knew. I just think she just was moving the blanket because she had gotten up. Yeah, it's a whole thing, guys. Just the live feeds sometimes are not a happy place. I just want you to know. Sometimes it's excellent, and sometimes
Guys, they're young. They're lonesome.
they're locked in
They're
this
locked in. They have
kingdom
zero
together. This
They have zero
gilded cage.
private time. I mean, to be fair, I don't know how I would have acted in a house like that at that age. So I
don't know.
hate to vilify people's gross behavior, but ooh, gross.
Yes. And you know what? They're not the first people of Ugros. It's just like I said, they don't have the enduring quality that like somebody like America and Corey had, you know,
The
like
thing, well, but America and Corey, like they were not joined at the hip like first week.
no.
That didn't happen
No.
until
It was a
what?
very natural progression. And I
Like,
think
right?
maybe that's the difference. When you see like the
It's-
Jeff, the Jordan, the Rachel, the Brendans, there's somewhere it's like these people really are into each other and it feels different.
Yes, these two, it's like it was too soon. I feel like, and I could be
And
wrong,
there was
and I'm
like
sorry.
there
I
was just
apologize
such
if
an
I am.
ick factor in
It
the way he
seems
went after it.
very no depth, right? It's
Yeah.
all surface. It's just
Yeah.
not. He's just attracted to her. because I don't
Yeah.
think he really thinks that she's the sweetest girl that ever walked. He wants to get at
Oh
it.
no, I think he says that to every girl that's ever
Sure,
looked at him.
100%. Right? If they're nice to him, they're the sweetest one ever. And I think for her,
He could
like
be his
you
best
said,
friend's girlfriend. He'd say it just the
she has
same
a
way.
number.
I mean,
He's
and
giving
he's a
her
bold
attention,
writer. He's a
making
bold
her
writer,
feel-
right? So
making her
he's-
feel comforted,
Yeah.
like someone's protecting her.
yeah, he's
but
like he's in the
that's it.
rodeo circuit. There's some traveling. There's
She has
some
never
There's the
seen
Buckle
a person
Bunnies. We
more
all know about the
country than
Buckle
him.
Bunnies.
yeah.
Ugh.
I'm
So-
very disturbed by the whole thing, but also at the same time, as you said, they're young, they're locked in, whatever. It is what it is. I just am not into it.
Ugh.
It's fine.
Ugh. Ugh.
Now, what I can't stand is like the whole and I didn't like it with Brendan and Rachel either. That whole like I have to protect my mate. I hate it so much.
You know what? I think I would like it if the roles were reversed. If it was the female, like all puffing up to protect her man, I'd be like, "You go, girl. You protect that man." But yeah, when guys do it, I mean, it feels very. Hello, what century are we in?
I feel like we've already talked too much about Riley and Catherine's
Yeah,
relationship.
we have. We can
I,
move on.
I think we've already given it more meaning than it actually
all
has.
of this made us feel so good when he was put on the block by Mickey. So
Yes.
we can move into that, I suppose. Her nominations and the
Yes.
whatnots.
And then the great debate of who else should I nominate? Who else should I nominate?
Do
Okay, Keanu. We want to get rid of Keanu. Oh, well, look, Keanu takes himself off the block in a
Okay.
really great veto
Every
challenge.
time.
Tell me he wasn't badass in that veto challenge.
Yeah, he did great.
He
Okay.
was. They said he was like Michael Myers. He never went fast. He just sort of
Because he didn't
went.
panic. And if you're going to memorize stuff, you
Well, you know what he
cannot
did?
act and
He
panic.
watched the person before him. He saw
Yeah.
the pattern,
Their
and then he only had
patterns
to
were the
guess
same.
right on the last one. It was brilliant.
Yeah, he
Then
watched
no one
Squid
else figured
Games. He
out.
knew how to do this.
Yep.
Come on, CBS, give them different patterns. That's not cool.
Yeah,
Like,
he
seriously,
figured
right?
it out.
Yeah. Why would they give him the same pattern? That was dumb.
That is dumb.
But then he wins, and it's crickets.
And then he mouths off.
I'm so torn in this whole situation. I'm so torn because, okay, it's really funny that it was like crickets, but then also like crickets is going to evoke that kind of response.
It did, but it didn't need to be pointed at Ava. And
Yeah.
she was right to snap back at
He
him.
brought Long Island.
Oh no, she was not. She was intentionally not congratulating him.
No, but nobody was.
Yeah, but the
Nobody
point
was.
is, she was the host, and she was supposed to congratulate him, and he knew it, and he called her out on it. That's not wrong.
But do you think that she didn't read the prompt, the next prompt, because she didn't read it, or because she was waiting for people to frickin' clap and no one did?
I think any of those.
Her
things could
reaction
be
was
it.
way over the top for what he said. As a matter of fact, it was beyond ridiculous in my mind.
Did you not see in previous week he goes into every room she goes in? This was the first time she had a legitimate
So
reason
she
to yell
doesn't
at him.
like him, but the point is, she went
He
nuclear
follows her
war
everywhere.
over,
So you're a
over
Keanu
don't you have a
apologist. I see
prompt?
what's up.
You know?
But that's what I'm
Dave.
saying. I'm torn because on one hand,
Of course, I don't like her, so I'm predisposed not to like her.
You
I
really
gotta
don't like
tell you.
her?
At all. Not at all. Want her
Really?
gone.
I
I
really
thought I
like
wasn't
Ava a
going
lot.
to.
I
this week.
think the whole thing is a put on. I don't think that's her.
I
at
don't even
all.
care.
I think
Don't
she's playing
care.
a character.
Don't care.
well, David, as a
Rockstar
live
was
feed,
definitely a character.
as a
right?
live
So-
feed watcher, she's not playing a character. She's
This week
absolutely
she sold it to
authentic
me.
herself. Yeah.
You know, she's authentically something. I don't know what it is.
Well,
Whatever
we love
it
her,
is,
so
it's just
you're
her.
Well,
you
you're-
always love the oddball, though. You have a
She's
soft
not that-
spot in your heart
okay.
for the oddball.
Oh
she
no,
dresses.
she's odd.
She
but in the
dresses
best way.
she dresses pretty goofy, but her personality itself is like, to me, is kind of like those are the people I'm around all the time, so she's really normal.
People tell her stuff when no matter what people are saying, she's like, right on, right on.
Yeah,
all right,
yeah,
yep,
it-
right on.
I get
And
her
then did
energy
you
100%.
The reckless abandon in that hammock that she had.
She's just
Come
having
on.
fun. She's having a
She
blast.
was swinging that thing.
Just doing what Ava do.
She didn't care who was looking. That's a
Yes.
girl who dances even if there's no music. She doesn't care.
No,
I feel
my
like dancing.
butt, my butt. She was intentionally trying to bother them.
Listen,
Okay,
the girl
and that
wears
bothers you too?
the girl
No, no,
wears
no.
a
That was
house
kind of
coat.
funny, actually.
She wears a house coat by choice as her pajama attire,
I know, I love
literally
it.
the exact same one my grandmother had.
Yes, it looks like something that you wore in the 60s or something with the
With a
top button.
babushka. With a babushka. Right?
This
You
is
put
Yeah,
a
the
girl
babushka.
love it.
who is just happy to be herself. So she absolutely would just be sitting on the hammock being like,
She's
I'm
like, I
having a
went to the
blast.
thrift store. I
Except
found
she
these cool
wasn't, though. She
pajamas.
was clearly there to mess with them.
She was just chilling. She's chilling. She's just being Ava, doing what Ava do.
They do not own the backyard.
And thank God she was there because that was the only
Seriously.
thing the
Did you need the
cameras were
blanket to
on.
move some more? Let's go.
Come on. She was doing us all a favor. I think you need to start realizing that she is our only hope this season.
I don't know.
Save
I don't
us,
know.
Ava Pearl.
See, this is how bad this season has gotten. Is I'm
Oh, we're
actually
to the hate
rooting for
part of the
Rachel.
season.
And I do not like Rachel. We all know this. It's well established. There are like 7 seasons of me hating on Rachel, right?
Yeah. We're all
And
rooting for
it-
Rachel because she's
and
gonna
it's
be
like-
sitting there biting her tongue, going, "What in the
And
what
you know
are
what I
they
love?
doing?"
You know how they do the shout outs that I hate so very, 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 very,
Oh, I
very,
liked
very,
hers,
very
though.
much.
Yeah.
Rachel at the end of hers goes, and Brendan, I just want to say this, and to my son, I want to say this. And then she was totally calm. She didn't go, and blah, 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 blah.
No,
she
she said,
just
I love you
calmly
guys
said what
so
she had to
much.
say and
Have a
then
good-
walked away
I
like
miss
a
Have
you
a
so
good
much,
first
and then
day of
she said,
school.
yeah.
have a
She walked
good
away
first
like a
week of school.
freaking queen, and I give her credit for it, not
But I
having to
also-
try to like call
I
out to
also felt
82
for her-
people and Pookie,
Right?
whoever the
I
hell
also-
Pookie is.
Nobody knows. In meow meow.
Nobody
I don't
knows.
care. Nobody cares. I also felt for her the fact that here she is in the house and she's marking time, right? And she knows because they don't have their Palm Pilot,
Yep.
their eye calendar. They don't got none of that. But she's marking the time and she knows, oh, it's this. That's when the kids are going back to school. You know what I mean? And she's trying to reach out. So as a mom, I appreciated what that must feel like for her to miss first day of school. It's always a big deal.
Well, we had the whole Keanu situation. And then
Oh, with him winning? Yeah.
Miss Mickey had to pick somebody to go up in his place. Now, she could have put up Catherine and got rid of
One of the
a
couple.
duo,
Yeah.
which is absolutely the baller move you should be making.
Good gameplay. Yeah.
She also had an opportunity to take down Vince, who I think they're giving him more credit than he's really earning. From their position, though, I can see where they're seeing it that way. But Rachel says, Vince, he's got this, he's running this. You have an opportunity to take someone down who is, by their perspective, running the game. And who does she decide to pick instead? She picks Jimmy.
The Jimmy.
Like,
The Jimmy. The
What?
Jimmy should have been Final 5. I don't understand.
It
No.
was bad for her game. It wasn't the right move for her.
no, here's
But
the
it
thing.
was
No, you know
sold
who
to
it was the
her. It
right
was
move
sold to
for?
her pretty
Morgan.
good.
And Morgan
Right.
absolutely orchestrated that move.
Yes, it was a terrible move for Mickey, but it was the right move for Morgan. Morgan, who we are already getting the storyline set up, right? Where she's starting to catch wind that Mickey maybe not, I'll be 100% for her. And there's this big conversation where Mickey's trying to convince Morgan, like, I think I'm going to put Vince up. And she's like, you can't do that because he's like my number one besides you. Like, you can't get rid of him. And then
Why would you tell her that though?
And
Why
then
would you
she's
say, "My
getting
number
upset
one
about-
besides you."
nobody in this house cares. Everybody just tells everybody everything, apparently.
But
Well-
to me, the second you say to someone who thinks
He
they're your
needs
number
to
one,
go,
they're
right?
my other number
Get
one.
rid of him now.
They don't know.
Exactly. But she didn't. But then she countered and says, okay, well, like, what about Zach? And she goes, well, no, you can't get rid of Zach either. So Morgan, every single person she pitched to Morgan's like, absolutely not.
Nope.
Absolutely not. You can't get rid of them. And so she's decided that she needs to pick Jimmy because it's her only option to not upset Morgan. So all of the credit that Mickey was racking in my brain as being an observer and being like a calm, collected player all went down the toilet like immediately because Morgan has already caught wind that you might not be her number one. She has told you who her number one, her number two, her number three is. And you didn't pick any of them to sit on the block. You picked Jimmy. And even Rachel's like, no, Jimmy's like playing for you.
Right. And the thing is if
And
you
yeah,
would have put
Jimmy
up,
was playing the middle, but who
Right.
cares? He wasn't going
But
after her.
and honestly, when they got on him and said, "Oh, you've talked to everyone and you made deals with them," and he could be like, "Yes, I'm keeping everybody on our side and I'm hearing what everybody says, so I can
Yep.
bring it back to,
And by the way, Vince is doing the same thing.
right."
Yes,
He
the
is.
same
He
thing.
is, but he didn't. He just not as, I don't know. But they'll
It-
catch on to it.
Our
I think the big issue with Mickey in this entire situation is when it really boils down to it. I think she was afraid to lose Morgan, and she just made up excuses of why
So
it
then
was
she
okay to get
loses
rid of
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Jimmy would have been loyal to her if she had said to Morgan, "Listen, you have too many outs for this.
Yep.
And if it's going to be you and me, girl, ride or die to the end, you have too many outs. And I can't have that.
Yeah.
Like, we got to get rid of one of those. You tell me which one."
You know, I
And-
think Michael Ewing, who wrote into us, has it right. He says, "I got to say that I'm speechless about the fourth week. It was crazy times 5. No, it was crazy times 5 plus Riley."
Yeah. It was. There was just so many poor decisions this week. There was even a conversation that I know we'll probably never see in the edit, but there was a conversation where Rachel almost convinced Mickey to put her up on the block. Because Rachel was like really looking at like, if I'm going to go home, I don't want to sit in jury house for a month and be away from my family.
Yeah. Are we getting close to jury?
I mean, we're not that close to jury, but
Like,
I mean,
we still have several votes before that.
yeah, we
But I
we
can
don't
see
know
that.
what the count
If
is
she's
going to
not
be.
going to make it to the end, she wants to go before jury so she can
Yeah.
just be done and go
And
home
just
see
be with her family who she
I get
misses
it.
so much. Yeah, and she's been in the jury house for like the entire
Right.
time too. So
You're just waiting for the other people. It's like when you finish your bowling game before other people, right? Now you got to sit and wait for them to finish.
like just get the
That's what
strike and
jury house
end
probably
this.
feels like. Like,
Yes.
I just want to see who wins. Come on.
Yeah, it was a weird week in some of those aspects, but it really it shouldn't have been so confusing. But this is the thing. Christy, I complained about it because listen, I like me some Vince. I think like if I were out in the real world, I could kick it with Mr. Vinny.
Everything Vince does is directly my fault. Go ahead.
But like this guy, he is the one who started this. His HOH, the first HOH always sets how the rest of the season goes. And every HOH has run exactly like his down to 2 of the nominations. You know what I mean? Like it's either going to be Keanu and Will and Kelly, some version of that every single week until they're gone. It's which
makes no sense because by definition they don't have a tribe. So why not go after the people that do?
Because they are bad at Big Brother, David.
Everyone's still trying to keep their heads down. But still, somebody has to win HOH.
If Rachel wins HOH, you're going to see 3 people on the block who haven't been on the block before.
Yeah, absolutely.
I really hope that if she wins the HOH, she just goes up to her room and shuts and locks the damn door and like just has.
Like, I'm not talking to any of you bitches. Get out of here.
I already know who I'm picking. Leave me alone.
18 hours by myself. Goodbye.
Yes. Now
that would be a baller move, wouldn't it? Just lock the door. I'm not coming out.
So much. See you later.
Need a break. This is a quiet time. Mommy needs quiet time now. Okay, goodbye.
Silence. Thank you.
Yeah, I think that Mickey made a big mistake, and I feel like she did kind of what everyone does. Oh, I don't know who to put up. I don't know who to put up. Listen, you've been in the house for 4 weeks. You have nothing to do except small talk with people and
You know where everybody stands
plan
right
your
now.
game.
Yeah.
Exactly. So to go in there and act like I don't know who I want to put up, I think is baloney. I think they're
Yep.
lying. And I think when they say that to the other players, they're just trying to get them to tell them who they might want be willing to put up. They're just feeling the waters. They know who they want
Yes,
to put up.
of
It's
course they
I
this
do.
this game is so, that game that they play, the dumb game of, oh, I don't know.
yeah, I
I
don't
don't
know.
know what to do.
Well, no. Some of these idiots don't
It's
know. They truly don't know.
I think they do know what they want. I think they when they start talking to other people, if those people don't say what they were thinking, they pivot immediately because they
Which
don't
is
have
Wow,
really
that's
confidence.
early in the podcast for the pivot.
it happens already.
Sorry. But
I
but they
also
they don't have confidence is
but
what's
see
going on.
when you have people playing like Vinny, like Vince, who just mirrors what everyone is saying to him. He just mirrors them right back. You got somebody like Will, kind of does the same thing, but maybe not. He also has some good advice, and I mean he's got experience in life, so he's got a little more to him than Vince
Well,
does. But
Will's starting to fade into the background a little bit. I don't think he's such a
well,
big target anymore.
yeah, I don't think he ever really was a target. He was just a safe person to put up as a pawn.
Yes, he was a if he goes, whatever.
Yeah. But this mirroring thing, when you're already in a group of people who are indecisive and not brave enough to just lay down what they want, having only mirrors around you is going to make it even more convoluted. And I think that is why we are constantly getting people putting up their own alliance members. And then to add to the mix, you have someone like Kelly who's like, "Well, I'll go on there. I'll go on the block." And then in her speech is crying about how
Right.
after the veto competition or the veto thing, whatever, she's crying because she's like, this has been such a hard month. Girl, you literally volunteered
Right.
yourself every
Like,
time.
yeah, every time. Stop it.
So
And
this
tonight she was really in trouble and they could have voted her out. And based on her previous wins,
she should have
there would
gone.
have been a big argument to send her home with
Yep.
no
And they sent
problems.
Jimmy home,
And they didn't.
who's a threat to no one.
So I hope from now on she has finally got her confidence.
Yep. This is a strange group of people. Like we always have like 3 or 4 of these specific types in the house who usually gets voted out one after another, and then maybe one lasts until like the end of the season, 1 or 2 of them. But it's the ratio this season is like almost every player plays that game. And it's just so frustrating because it should be so much clearer to them. I mean, it's always clearer for us because we see the big picture, but it should be clearer to them who's on what side of the house. But I don't think any of them are playing a competition at this point. I think the only time these guys compete is like literally when they're playing a veto or an HOH, and then the competition goes away and it's just like oh, I don't want to make my roommate upset. They're not playing we have to evict these people so that you can win. It's we all have to live together and I don't want to make anyone mad.
And that's why I think the things that because Rachel has gotten into a couple little with people,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
And still, those people still want to work with her. Keanu said it again. I mean, he keeps saying, like, I want to work with her. Like, and you would think that he wouldn't, right? But he does. He wins VOV and he comes off the block, saves himself, and he says in his diary, I don't know what else was said, but he said in his diary that he just wanted to put it all behind him. He wanted to find people he could work with. I mean, he's willing to put it behind him that Mickey put him up. He keeps seeming to do that. Now I know that's because he doesn't have anyone. So what else other options does he have, right? He's got to kind of forgive people and accept them and go, hey, water under the bridge. But
I don't know, but David, I know that your son, he's a Keanu fan, right? Like that's who he's rooting for. And like you previously were not a Rachel fan, but this season, these folks have led you nowhere except for to root for Rachel. So
you
would
want
your
Rachel
dream
to take them all out one by one,
right? So would your dream pairing, like, because my new dream pairing is like I want Keanu and Rachel to be working together, but on the face of everything, I want their arguments to keep happening.
So like,
I would love that. That would be great gameplay.
Yes.
And seeing that
Me
we've
too.
seen zero gameplay and just a bunch of silly shenanigans all season.
Well, I think psychologically she's got that part of it down, the social part of it so much better than Keanu, but Keanu is obviously the challenge beast this season
Why
when
do
it
you
comes to a partner. Work together.
why do you think, and this is a question, Rachel knew she was on the wrong side of the vote with Jimmy, right? She knew.
Yeah. Yep.
She knew he was going home. Why even throw in the pity vote? She usually would just vote with the House. I was shocked
She didn't
that
give Amy a pity vote, did she?
right, but I was shocked that she did that because the smart move would have been just go along with the House, let it be unanimous, and move on.
Twofold. One, because she's Rachel Riley and is probably sick and tired of it. Two, she tried to convince Ashley in the hallway.
She
Yeah,
did
they were
convince
so- they
Ashley,
were-
and then
Yeah.
Ashley.
I don't think
Yeah.
she
So-
knew. I think
Yeah,
she still
so
thought there
I
might be
think
a
that-
chance.
I believe that enough people have again mirrored what she wanted to hear and said, well, maybe we can make this happen. I don't know if we have the votes.
Or, oh, you know what, Rachel? That's a good point. You're right.
Okay.
So,
And
maybe.
because she seemed to still be scrambling into the, diary room. So,
yeah. Now the whole thing with Ashley, like
ooh, Ashley, girl,
let's talk about that because she made
Big Brother history.
well, one she did because we haven't seen that happen before,
Ever.
but she made Miss Julie use her mad voice.
No.
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 You're going to vote now and get out of the hall.
And I'm sorry, guys, but 100%. Ava on the thing, that's fun. But Ashley's move to this sums up this entire week. Ashley's move tonight was the biggest move any of them have made as of yet, and she immediately tried to undo it.
Immediately. Yeah. Shoot, wait, I actually made a stand. Okay, wait. Yeah.
Wait, I made a mistake. I've made a mistake.
I stuck my head out.
And I like Will's like, what the hell? What is going on?
Well, they were talking for a really long time. Now, I don't know we've ever seen hallway conversation. There's always the stupid dance.
No,
or
and I
the-
thought
or the
for
weird
sure
hand
she was going
jive,
to
right?
stop it. I thought she was
I-
going to stop the
I
hallway
was
conversation.
waiting for Julie to say something like, because maybe it just seemed like it went on
You
for
know
a really
why
long
Julie
time.
didn't say anything? Because it was good TV.
Well, because we were all going,
It's about
"What?
time."
What?
Yeah, it's like,
But how
oh
long
look,
do you-
something actually interesting is happening. Let it happen.
How long do you guys think that went on for in the hallway?
Oh,
Oh
just
yeah,
a
because it
minute,
could have been
yeah.
edited down. You're right about that, Chris.
Well, I don't know about that. I just feel like it felt longer than it was, but it
Well,
felt
yeah,
like
it was
probably
it
just
was
a minute.
15, 20 seconds of airtime,
yeah, right?
but it could have
Uh,
been 2 minutes in real life,
That
right?
was weird. And then she goes in and she votes, and then she says that she doesn't know what to do.
Hey, I'm gonna just put this out there. Big Brother producers, production, CBS. You know what will stop these kind of things from happening on live TV is just let them watch the blockbuster competition so they already know who wins. So we don't have 5 minutes of hugging and nobody doing anything except for hugging each other.
Yes,
They could be having this conversation.
You know, it's funny. My
And how come
husband
nobody
is not a
dances in
regular.
the hall anymore?
Oh, they will. They do. They will.
There's been no
I
dancing.
think they should take the camera out of the hallway. So
I
you don't
think-
gotta watch that no
I
more.
think the minute they cast their vote, they should
Cringe.
be muted. That would save
Yes.
us at least
Goodbye.
2 minutes of insanity,
Oh.
stupidity every week.
Yes.
and hearing endlessly how beautiful Julie is. My husband made a funny comment tonight. He goes, I think it'd be super funny if someone just sat down one time and was like, Julie, you are so beautiful. I don't know how your husband ever cheated on you.
Oh, yes.
I just wish Julie once,
Points.
if Julie if they would say, Julie, you look fabulous, and she just went, I know, and moved on.
That would also be
That would
wonderful.
be beautiful, right? Because it would just be like,
I would
But
love that.
Tonight she
sweet.
got to use her mom voice. She got to yell at Ashley. Now,
No, hold on 1 second. Because
Oh.
if we don't take an 8-second break for commercial, I'm going
Oh,
to
is it
have to
time?
use my mom voice.
oh shoot,
So,
it's
8
commercial.
and then
seconds.
All right.
Colleen will use hers, and nobody needs that.
That mom voice is for real. Is that 8 seconds? I feel
That's
like
about
we've
right.
given
I
enough.
had to been. I mean, it
For
felt as long
Riley,
as the
that for
hallway.
Riley, that would have been 8 seconds.
Wow. And 8 seconds. That's a
Dun-dun-dun-dun.
rodeo joke too. Oh my
It
God.
was. It
Yes,
was.
just
It was
getting
a
them
double
in there.
entendre right there.
Getting
God, we're
them
so
in there,
amazing.
man.
Where are those podcasting awards? Anyway, so we're doing the votes. Ashley doesn't know what to do. She sits down, and if she didn't know, boy, that was good TV right there. That was some good acting, Ashley. She was. She said, "No." She was like,
So fantastic.
Okay.
she just
okay.
like
If
froze.
you
What
all
would do?
had to know how often I go, I'm watching the show. I go, how the f did I pick her? How did I pick her?
I might have thought that tonight once or twice.
I'm thinking that like every time she's on the screen.
So she votes, and you think that's the end of it. And she goes out, and Will catches her in the hallway, and then they're talking again, and she tries to run in and change
And she
her
was there,
vote.
goes, Julie, I sadly unevote.
There's no such thing.
You can't unevote.
That's not.
But I sadly do it.
Sadly, everything is so sad, so sad. So we've never had anyone ever try to change their vote, leave and go right back in. So that's we'll have to remember.
That
I can't
was
believe that's
the
season
happened,
27.
but-
that was a whole thing.
Did you guys gasp? Did
More.
you do what I did and go?
I was like, you know what? First of all, my head was still spinning from Jimmy's like, please keep me speech, where not since the days of Tori Spelling have we had a celebrity get a shout out on a please keep me, pick me girl. Please.
Oh, because he gave like Frankie
Miley
and Tommy.
Cyrus. Miley
Oh,
Cyrus.
Miley, yeah.
And
I love you,
Frankie,
Miley
too.
Cyrus, if you're
That's
watching.
fantastic.
And Frankie
Girl,
too,
thank-
who's related to a celebrity.
So my head is still spinning from that a little bit, and then the Ashley thing happened. I'm like, what is this fever dream?
What
This is
happening?
amazing. Yes.
But the idea that Will was able to convince her. So that was a game move by Will to make her go.
Okay, seriously, at this point, I would have given
Finally.
up Will, Riley, Catherine, and Ashley to keep Jimmy. I mean, at least Jimmy was good TV.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's
I
where
mean,
we're at, guys.
we're about to have floaters get a life vest. I think.
Oh my God. It's
Right?
awful. It's awful. And the gardener is losing his freaking
Yep.
crap.
True.
He
But,
has
okay.
reached full on
No,
BB
Obsession.
addiction. Like
But
he
this
is
is
watching
how-
the
right.
feeds
this is how you know.
24/7.
All right.
And
Here's-
like he was like, I'll text you when the animals come on. I mean, that's how bad he is.
Listen, but this is the thing. He's joined the ranks of feedsters out there where it is like you have 5 minutes of maybe 5 minutes to 50 minutes per season where it is just like really great
Right,
live
it's
feed
glorious,
action,
right?
right?
Like,
But
you're
you have to
watching the
go
feeds
through
at the right
so
moment.
much
But the
before you get to that.
majority
Right.
of the time is you just getting mad at them.
Because always when they're
Jamie,
about to-
we have to admit, if you're watching the feeds at the right moment, it's glorious.
Yes.
It's like
It is.
I'm
But
here and I'm watching it live,
Yes.
and I got to text Jamie because I
But
can't
think,
believe I'm here.
I
Yep.
think so far this season,
But
it's
the
still
problem
too
is you
early,
can't count
and
on
these
that.
guys are too boring.
And I don't even think, but I think too early is never going to be a thing in this house.
And-
It's this group of people are too boring, period. Because usually what seems to happen, right, is you get like the first 2 weeks, which are usually like, maybe a
Yeah,
little
we're gonna
drama.
kumbaya a little bit.
But then
Yeah.
like the sweet spot is like week 3, 4, 5, and 6. And
Yeah.
then
So-
it starts to slow down again. We're already almost to the slow down part.
How can it be any slower?
That's
Oh my
what
God!
I'm saying.
Please, BB Brother Gods, can we have
Can we just do
Rachel
like a
with
double
HOH?
eviction
But-
next
but
week?
the-
Like
the
a secret
funny
double
part-
eviction?
Rachel HOH?
The funny
That's what we
part
need.
about our gardener friend is the more frustrated he becomes with the game, the more he watches.
Yes, it's like I can't get enough.
It's like an addiction. It's like he's got a
The
tap of
quality is
vein.
going down. But, okay, so the live feeds are great, and I'm really glad you're watching, Brian. You're doing the good work.
You do it. You do the Lord's work there, Brian.
Really
Down
is.
there in
He
the
really
holler.
is. He really is. If you start believing that they truly are your friends, please contact us. We can do an intervention. We can help you
If we
out.
get to that point.
Because
But
Dan is truly your friend.
but the fact that you, Mr. David Gott, are finally a Rachel fan.
I that's what this season has reduced me to.
Okay,
Because
hold on. Has it
but that's what
reduced
happened with
you,
George. That's
or
your
have
thing.
you elevated?
No, because she
You-
was awful before this.
But I don't
No,
think you.
you elevated.
No,
Mm-mm.
no, it's just in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king, and that's Rachel in this season.
Well, okay, that is also true.
She's awful,
However,
but she's so much better than all these other people.
But I think that since your enjoyment of Australian Survivor and Mr. King George, you have started to kind of like the person that everyone should
The
hate. But
antagonizing.
somehow they
yeah.
don't,
Mhm.
and somehow they get along, and you think that's brilliant. And it is.
I love me some King George, and we're going to be watching him in just how many days? It's like
It's coming up, guys.
2
oh, it's
weeks.
10 days from today.
10
I'm so excited.
days.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah, we gotta
I'm so
make some
excited.
plans for that. So stay tuned.
Can you? Okay, I just have to
speaking
throw
of
this out.
days-
When we are watching AU versus the world at the same time as watching the snail pace of this Big Brother cast, is it going to be so
Come
much
on.
worse? Is it going to make it so much harder?
No, It's gonna be fine.
No, because we
Listen,
won't care as much.
We
Even
won't have
Brian
so much
won't care as much.
invested. Yeah.
we'll have something to temper like a little bit, give us that thrill.
I've got to say, if like Rachel goes home, like I'm just losing my ambition for these people. I need some drama, guys.
Yeah. Come on,
Give me
CBS
some.
has
It
got
doesn't even
something in
have
their
to
back
be.
pocket.
It doesn't have to be emotional drama. I just want game.
Oh no,
drama.
no! I want some full-on arguing.
Oh, I'd
I'm
like
kinda
that.
I want some
disappointed in them.
screaming.
I'm kind of disappointed in them this week because not only did we have again another week without anything mastermind related, so apparently the most amazing
Oh,
thing
that's
ever is now
over. It's week
dead.
4. Or you still want the theme to be happening? Have you ever
Because
watched Big
last year
Brother?
they did it with the AI.
Because
And
it
this
kept
is
Okay,
working
but
for them.
That was the
This keeps going.
exception that proved the rule.
You couldn't
Well-
vote out Ainsley.
You couldn't. But not only
Maybe Janky will come back.
You
I
guys
think
keep
Janky
praying
has
for
to.
Janky. I
I
just
love
don't
Janky.
know. I don't know if he will.
Come on.
We're gonna get some
right
other
now-
side
right
sweeping
now,
character.
Imagine Janky annoying these boring people.
Oh, I would love to play the Janky games. Remember the Janky games?
Oh my god. I want to see. I'm gonna guess that Rachel would be brought to tears at some point. She would be so sick of Janky if she had been in that situation
Oh,
last
yeah.
year. But that's gonna be good TV. But I thought this week we did hit what was the day they entered the Big Brother house? Because I think this week was officially a month. Sometime during this week we hit a month.
Jeez,
I'm
and they still
wondering-
can't take someone and put them on the block
I
for crying out
wonder if
loud.
that's somehow getting in their heads. They think these people are their friends. They're not your friends. They forgot they're playing a game. Some of them.
I would also really love to hear, like, instead of like outside of this house, no. I hope I never see you again outside of this house.
Who was it that
That's-
got up that
that's
one
the
time and was like,
TV.
"I hate you all"?
Michael,
Was it-
yes. And he's out.
No, but you know what? That is at least gameplay, right? He's so invested. He's like, I hate all you people.
Yep.
And he
I
walks
think
out, right?
collectively they should all look at each other and go, you know what? I don't know how the live feeds are going, but we're on live feeds. Maybe we should start coming up with some things to do. Maybe we could make this place more interesting. What do you say?
Yes. Something. Oh
Ava
my
will
gosh.
play with you. She'll do whatever you want. You want to do like some theatrical things? She'd probably be down to clown.
Something fun, please. Well, actually, it was pretty funny because Jimmy and Rachel last week were like doing like a like doing
Their
skits.
fashion stuff, right? Yeah.
Well,
Oh,
yeah, they were
Jimmy
doing
was
skits.
evicted on day 31, so they've been in a month.
mhm.
Okay. They were doing like, like a variety show type thing. And everyone's sitting on the couch and Rachel and Jimmy are doing their goofy skits. And Ava, because she really is like a 90-year-old woman at heart, is like, you guys are like the kids at the sleepover where I'm like, I just want to go to bed. And you guys are like, let's stay up till 3 a.m. She's like, she was annoyed. She was done.
She's
She's
like,
like,
I just want to relax.
can you guys
Okay.
stop?
Okay. Rachel last week when she told Catherine that she, what did she say? That she needed to go to timeout or whatever.
Yes.
You need to
That
sit
was
down.
hilarious.
You need to sit down. I am sat. Yes. Well, I mean,
Oh
like,
boy.
they need to play some games. It needs to be a little more cutthroat. I want a little bit of like,
And we need a wall.
yeah. Oh, we need
No,
a
we
wall.
don't. I
Oh.
think they should make them wait now.
I don't think they
make
should
'em
do the
wait.
wall this
You
year.
know
I
what?
think
No,
it
they
would
should
be
do
a
the wall for like
surprise.
final 3. That
Yeah.
would be awesome.
Yeah.
Because the way these guys are talking, shut up already. So how do we all feel about our winners pick this after this week 4?
I
think
feel
my
like
winner's
Morgan's
pick is
losing
this
her grip.
far from brain dead.
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna put this out there. Okay, what Ashley did tonight was doofusy. Ashley doesn't have a terrible read on things. Really, she doesn't.
No,
She
I
does.
agree with you, but
It's her personality, I think, stumbles in the way of her actions a little bit.
She's like way awkward, right? More so
But-
than you
and she's
think
so
she'd
darn
be.
cute for being so awkward.
Well,
Right.
and she just tends to like. There, Ashley.
And
You know
she's
what I
got
mean?
to tone
Like,
down the lipstick a little bit.
she's
I'm
a
just
little.
saying.
She's a little.
The
Unless she has a
lipstick's
side
little-
pony, then
a
it's
little
fine.
Oh no, she puts a side pony on. She can do whatever she wants with the lips. I'm
She
good
has
with
the
it.
power. She actually gets HOH as soon as
TMI
she
there,
puts in a
David.
side pony.
She can do whatever she wants with her mouth. La 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 la. Anyway,
But the
Okay,
is Ashley playing
I was
a
gonna say
great
that
game?
isn't what I meant, but maybe it was. So
Who
somewhere.
knows at this point? Ashley's not playing a terrible game in comparison to everybody else.
well, she's playing a better game than Vince. Let's be honest.
And Vince isn't playing a terrible
Vince is
game
playing an
except for
awful game.
everybody's clocking what he's doing. So he's
Exactly.
kind of losing his place.
Well, but did you see his pronouncement this week? He's going to have to start winning some things. So
I
look
guess
out,
it's time to
world.
start winning.
look out.
And Morgan, oh, sweet summer child. She's so she's smart, but her head isn't in the game entirely. She's very
just-
locked into a like I'm lonely and don't have a boyfriend. And
Okay, but I am glad we didn't have to see that on the on the shows on
Yeah.
the edit. They were not doing any sort of her and Zach kind of
Yeah.
thing. This week was all about Riley and Catherine. So, which clearly
it's
that's
the
we
funniest
thought
thing
it would
about
be
this
end, but
is
it's not
that
ending this week.
there really is truly two sides to this house. And the side that keeps winning, because like with the exception of Vince and Lauren, there's a lot of like happening on this between Jimmy and Mickey and the vetoes that are being won. Like the people that are winning seem to there's two sides, but the people that are winning seem to not realize that the other side should be their enemy in the game.
Yeah.
Right, it's like they all want to play kumbaya.
And then the side that does realize that they need to take the other people out just aren't winning yet.
They're so paranoid. They want to put up their alliance members sometimes just because I don't want them to know we're working together.
Or I don't want them to
Or
know I want
You'll
to them
keep the
out.
noms the same.
Yeah, I'm going to put up my own alliance member because I don't want the other side to know we're playing a game.
Yeah, so weird.
It is-
Anyway,
it's a
but you know
choice.
what? Next week will be a brand new week. And we will be watching again. And Brian will be super watching. And
No, Brian is substituting next week because Dave will be in Key West.
Yeah, well, Brian
not
doesn't
podcasting.
Brian
so,
doesn't know this yet for sure, but
Well, yeah, he does.
Does he?
did you
Yeah.
tell him?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, all
I
right.
mean, we have to pick our replacements here, right?
Yeah.
So,
We
all
got a
right, David, you go to
replacement
Key West,
nominee.
you have
Well,
fun.
who else could I put in
Stay
but our
safe.
favorite gardener?
Well,
Listen.
who do we know that's up to date?
I could
So-
put in another person, and you would all kill me.
Listen,
That's
David
not true.
David won the
They
veto
just have to be
competition.
watching.
He took himself off the block. Now the only thing that we can possibly do is putting our last remaining alliance member
Right.
up on the block in his
There you
place.
go.
That's how we
Oh,
play Big
We
Brother
don't
now.
want them to know we're working together.
In case nobody knew.
So next week, you all won't have to put up with me. You got to put up with Brian.
And let me
We'll
tell
miss
you
dear.
something.
You
Brian
won't
is
miss
gonna
us. You'll be having fun.
Brian's gonna have
Brian-
some thoughts. Brian
Brian's
might be a
not gonna
little
mince
unhinged.
words.
He may have like a beard down to here,
Or like
because
a
he has.
couple
I don't think he's
rants or
showered in like a
something.
month.
Oh, he's
Because he might
takes
miss
like-
something on the feeds.
No, he has plenty of time when Ashley has to take
Now
her
I'm just
2 hours
picturing him
shower.
with like the quad cam on, or maybe 4 separate TVs with each camera, sitting in his chair.
Listen,
Yeah,
Gardner,
it's a whole thing. Eating beans out of a
groundskeeper.
tin.
I know it's not as bad as David is making it out to be.
It's not that bad.
Oh, it is. He's talking to himself over it.
Listen, here's
He's actually
what.
arguing with himself on our feed, on our chat group.
I think that
Like
I
no one
feel very
responds, and he
proud.
takes the other side of the argument. It's very interesting.
I
Well,
feel very
that is
proud
because he's retired and this is his natural stance in the world.
to see.
He has to counterpoint the argument. It is like the thing.
It's probably how he's wired. But I feel very proud that we, the reality TV obsessed, were able to pull him into our.
Oh, the funny
insanity.
part is we have reeled him
And,
in
like,
so
one-
far. He has like surpassed all of us.
It's like in one
And you realize
calendar year.
the man watched like
Whoa.
24 seasons of
What?
Survivor in a month.
Well,
Yeah,
he's
that's-
professional. Okay, first of all,
that's
Brian does not set out to
massive.
do anything if he's not going to
Half-assed.
do it correctly.
No, but I'm
Okay.
saying there's
He's a
jumping in with both
completionist.
feet, and there's jumping in with both feet with freaking concrete shoes on, and
But
Brian is the
Where I
lad.
do
He said,
where I
"Get
do feel bad is that we started his entire introduction to Big Brother with like a Dan Giesling season.
Yeah.
And so like the chasing the dragon metaphor is like a real thing for him because like dude, we've been doing it for 15 years now.
And again, when it is great, when Big Brother is on point, it's
Well, that's
the
what Jamie
best.
said.
We're
Jamie
just
said.
waiting for it.
Jamie
We're just
said it
waiting
the other
for
day in our
It's gonna
chat.
happen.
Jamie said, "When it's great, it's incredible, and you'll chase that dragon for 3 seasons
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah.
for
Or
5 minutes,
more,
and you'll be
yeah.
like, oh, so fucking worth it." Oh,
Yep.
sorry,
Because
Colleen.
Cookie jar.
Because once that moment happens, you have been there all
Right,
along.
you've been to the mountaintop.
You saw all of the lead up to that.
And
It's
it
so
was good.
satisfying.
And it was
Ugh.
good.
Anyway,
Well, okay, this week's going to
Yeah,
be
listen.
like, I know it's going to take 8 years for us to be able to find out who the HOH is. I think we're all
think?
in the same boat. We really want like maybe Keanu or Rachel to win HOH. We need somebody who's going to be like,
Ooh,
I'm going to vote for
You
who
know,
I want. That's what we
I
need.
kind of wouldn't hate Keanu either, because it would be interesting to see what he would do with it.
I mean, at this point, he feels
And
like
you know
his
he'd
back's
win the
against the
POV.
wall. So,
He'd win the POV and keep them the same.
yep.
He
Yep.
would.
Yes, he would.
But,
Yes, he would.
um,
And you know what? Ashley or Morgan or Mickey could go up on that block. And then when someone else wins veto, when Catherine wins veto and doesn't take them down, I really hope Rachel's there to go, Jimmy would have taken you down.
Okay, so next week when I'm off
Mhm.
and I'm down in Key West, I'm going to attempt to find the drunkest possible Big Brother fan, and then
Alright.
we'll FaceTime in for a little
You're gonna
like
be
it.
reporting
drunken Key West.
reporting live from Key West.
Yeah, I think that could be fun. I've done it from cruise boats, right?
Yep.
That's
Yep.
true. And you'll have a much better connection probably in Key West, honestly.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Well, you need a little sign. Make a little placard that says, "Are you a Big Brother fan? Talk to
Okay.
me."
What day do you get there? Or I mean, were you there prior to the Thursday night?
Yeah, we get there Wednesday. We're there
Okay.
Wednesday and Thursday.
So your job Thursday during the day is when you're going around to the different locations and having your different
Yeah.
libations. You have to ask them, will you guys be showing the Big Brother show tonight? Will you guys be showing the Big Brother
No
show
one's going to
tonight?
show
Will you
it.
show- Maybe. You don't know. You don't know. And if someone is, that's the bar you go to.
Oh, wouldn't that be funny?
Then
Why
I
not?
can report live from Key West the reactions.
And then on your placard, you have to have the 2 nominated or the 3 nominated. And I want tallies underneath it because we are tally the votes and I want you to get the vote.
boom.
So now that
Okay,
you
this is
have
becoming a
instructions-
job now. I'm going to Key West to drink.
You can do both at the same time.
No, it's for science, David.
It's
for science.
encouraged, actually.
Okay.
It's encouraged.
Anyway, all
So,
right.
okay, but up until then, if you would like to listen to these goofy little recordings rather than watch them, you can find us on the YouTube. We're here, Crazy Hank and Tally the Votes. But if you want to, you like using your ears more than your eyes, you have a long commute home, whatever it is, you can find us via the podcast wherever you listen to your podcast on the Jay and Jack Whole Enchilada feed. And we're here Thursdays most of the season. Occasionally we'll have to change things around, but if you hit the like or the subscribe, you'll get the alerts. So you're always going to know. And if we have the likes and subscribes, you know, it
Makes
keeps
us feel
coming
good.
back. We like it.
Come on.
Just
I
do
like
it.
it.
I
Do
don't
a
care
little
one way or
favor.
the other. I'd be here. I'd be like an old man shouting in a deli. with bad
Like
soup.
an old man shouting in yes,
Like,
just
yeah.
like one.
Mhm. Interesting.
Interesting, isn't it? But we would also like to give a shout out and special thanks to the Jay and Jack patrons, and especially those who contribute at a certain level, which is Eckhart, Rickner, Maggie the Magnificent, Joanne with the Planet, Ed the Creepy Poopy Head Mailman. Thank you guys. If you would like to be a patron, you can do that. It's pretty simple. You're just going to go to patreon.com/Jay and Jack. So other than that, fingers crossed on a decent HOH. Dear God, please, Big
It's gonna
Brother
happen.
gods.
Come on. We gotta ride the wave, right? We gotta ride. It's gonna be a wave. It's
It's
gonna
like
go
a
up.
tidal wave.
Come on.
It's a
something's gonna
tidal wave to doom.
happen. Too soon.
It truly
Fingers
is.
crossed. Fingers crossed.
Hey,
But until then,
we didn't have any. There were no emails, right?
no.
If
But
there
you
were
can send us an
emails,
email.
I didn't even look because I'm so discouraged at this point. I can't even look.
Listen, emails is going the way of the postal service. Just
Mm.
is.
Thanks, AI.
You know
If
what's
you-
funny? You
If
know
you
what's
have
funny?
things to say, you should just be here in the chat and let us know.
So I
Right on.
moved, and I had to forward my email or my mail. So now I get
Sure.
emails with scans of my mail.
Yeah, you could have always had that. You just have to sign up for it. But usually people don't realize it
Really?
until they move.
It's really
Yeah.
dumb.
I didn't even know it was a
you,
thing.
You opted in. You can always opt out again. But I like it.
Well, I
And
would
I know
love
if
to
I have to rush
opt
over
out
that.
because it's like all junk mail.
Right. So I don't got to go to the mailbox today. Who cares? There's nothing there I went anywhere.
Who cares?
It really helps when you have to you live in a lane or something. You got to go down to get it. So,
Technology.
just saying.
You know where technology doesn't exist? In
Mm.
Yahoo. Sorry.
All right, let's wrap it up. We're talking
All
about
right,
nothing
guys.
at this point.
All right. Well, everybody have a fantastic weekend, and lovely week. Next week we'll see you Thursday night. And what do they always say? What does Julie say, David?
Oh, I have a banner even, I think. But it's love one another.
Love one another.
She said it tonight too. I was so happy.
Well, at
Well,
least
she had to get mad with people, so she had to.
she had to
There
backtrack
it
on
is.
using her mom voice.
She really did. She
Love
really
one
did.
another.
All right, guys. We'll see you.
Bye.
Bye and all that fun noise. I can give you my music. Oh, there it is.
We do have a song.